Jealousy can cause people to act in ways that are destructive and harmful, and it can have terrible effects. And when left unchecked, it can lead to a complete breakdown in trust. So narcissistic jealousy, it is dangerous because narcissists, they lack self-awareness and empathy. They are incapable of seeing the world from anyone else's point of view. They're incapable of empathizing with other people's feelings. So the dark truth about narcissistic jealousy is that they are deeply insecure and they have a fear of abandonment. They don't want to feel rejected or abandoned, like none of us do. That doesn't feel good to be, feel rejected or abandoned by anyone. And so their jealousy is a way for them to control the people in their lives from leaving them. They always want to have control over the situation in their lives so they can make sure that they never feel alone. And that's understandable. People don't want to feel alone, but they can become dangerous. Really dangerous because they feel they have to win at all costs. And then it may become one of these silent, competitions. So it's important to be aware of the ways that narcissists use jealousy to control and to manipulate their victims. They are fueled by envy. They may want to be around you to gain status, respect, or sympathy, or even money. They pick people out. They'll target people to become friendly with based on what they can gain from the relationship. So this form of morphing, it takes on, taking on the traits, the stories, the information of another person is often because the narcissist feels in competition with that person. So they can't tolerate feeling second to anyone. No, they gotta win. They gotta win at all costs. They believe they're superior to other people. Yes, they might see a special trait in you or in other people, and they're gonna decide to copy that work or that trait. They'll take on your traits. They'll try to copy your skills. They may copy your lifestyle, your mannerisms, your looks, even mimic how you talk. They might study your videos for hours on hours, to get it down. They will take on your traits and mimic you to morph into you to become your doppelganger copycat. Yeah, I have had a narcissistic couple who have attempted to copy my style, steal my work, defame my name, try to make me lose my job, and kind of take on my identity for some nefarious activities. So the copycat imitation of my style, very weak attempt, if I may say so myself. There's only one me, one original, no matter how hard you try. So look, narcissists believe that whatever it is that is special about you, or something that you have going on, maybe in the future, it belongs to them. If they saw it and they decide they're going to imitate it, it now belongs to them. Yes, it does, in their mind. So by taking on your traits, they feel they've won the silent competition, that they have stolen the traits or the work from you that they were envious of. And now that trait belongs to them. Look, they feel they gained something from that theft. That was a theft. Yes, it was. They feel elevated. Yeah, because they have no personality of their own. That's why they're copying yours. That's why they're mirroring yours. Yeah, they have that mask on. It depends on who they're with, what personality they're going to have today. Yeah, or even an hour, a minute. So sometimes they are so envious and delusional that they think they might be able to trade your destiny for theirs or their destiny for yours. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But there are some delusional people in this world. It's happened to me. Kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding at all. I heard about it, and I think it's very strange. And that makes me know mental illness is real. And immediate help might be called for. So look, they like to low-key sabotage you. They're two-faced individuals. They'll go behind your back to your coworkers, to potential romantic partners, to families, to friends, to, perhaps jobs you're looking at, partnerships you're looking at, and tell some goddamn straight-up lies to keep you from getting that opportunity. Yeah, because they don't think you deserve it. No, they will sow doubt about you to whomever it might be. They'll try to get you not to get that job, get that opportunity. They want to make your life worse. They want to say negative things about you. Yeah, to have people see you in a different light. Yeah, cast a little doubt so you won't get that job and maybe they will. Yeah, because they always have some. I know somebody who can do that. My person over here. This can be troubling and hard to deal with because I have gone through this. Yeah, I have a great reputation. I always have in the community, but these people said that I was a drug dealer. I was a drug addict, addicted to alcohol, a prostitute, a bad mother. I'm lazy, I'm crazy. I'm just everything that I never even knew I was. I'm getting informed, okay? I'm getting informed. They also said I never amount to anything. I mean, I've been working for, 30 plus years, master's degree, been doing it all on my own, and I think I am something. So I don't know where that comes from. So these people were projecting their own very sad issues onto me. I've never lived that way, but I do know that those people who said that are living that every day of their lives, but not me. So these characteristics, they projected it onto me because they wanted people to see me as something I'm not. They projected their own issues onto me and had nerve to have people judging me for the issues that they have. So they try to make you insecure about your goals. Like being confident in yourself. You don't want that. Ooh, that's a bad thing. Don't let her be confident and have self-esteem in herself. No. Or more specific goals, like having a prosperous career or a family. Yeah. And you can tell when somebody is jealous when they try to make you feel insecure about your goals. They will threaten your well-being. It might not be a direct threat, like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. But you know one when you hear one, and it might be subtle. It might be disturbing. Like them wishing you harm to your health, to your relationships, to your family, to your career. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? That's what I think. They might even try to frame you for a crime. A couple crimes that you didn't commit. Because you never even committed a crime. Ever. But they're jealous. And they don't want people to see me for who I am. But look, they will highlight your failings. Jealous people feel happy when somebody else has a misfortune, yeah. And if you don't have a misfortune, they'll make one up for you. To have people see you in a different light. Yeah, so they might, if you have a misfortune, they may say, oh, that's awful, let me give you a hug. But when they turn around, they have a smile on their face. And when they go home or they go talk to their friends, they're laughing about it. They will try to trap you in mistakes. We all make mistakes, but for most of us, there's something that we learn and move on from. I know when I make mistakes, I try to learn from it, see what the lesson was in it. But for the jealous person, mistakes are something, it's like a love-hate relationship. They hate their own mistakes and they blame other people for them. Other people, God, they project their wrongdoings onto you. I don't know how many times I've heard that people said, oh, well, it's Myra's fault. Myra did this, Myra did that. When Myra doesn't even know you, nor, if I do, hadn't seen you in almost a year. So I don't know how that becomes my fault. Interesting. They love other people's mistakes. Yeah, they love seeing them, causing them, profiting from them. Yeah, because they'll slip right in there if you make a mistake. I can do it. And if you make a mistake around one of these people who are jealous, they'll do everything short of clapping for it. They like it. So they like to leave you feeling unsupported and lost. So, signs when somebody is jealous is, really if you need them and they though want to feel you, leave you feeling unsupported. It's even worse when it's like a romantic partner or a family member or somebody that you closely trust and you love. Yeah. How can they leave you feeling so lost, feeling so unwanted, so alone, when they're supposed to love you or at least care for you, at least like a friend? That could be painful and confusing for you. Now, it's very hard, when you're dealing with a situation like this. And sometimes, if you're in a relationship like this, it might be helpful to seek therapy, counseling, or a relationship coach. If it's a relationship you intend to stay in, if it's one you want to leave, and get therapy for yourself from the abuse that you have experienced. So they like to be, they want you to be stuck in that mistake, to repeat the mistake, to pay for that mistake over and over and over and over again. Okay? They like to over-idealize your life. Yeah, they want your life. They make it out to be simple. Ooh, it's like being on a vacation. Ooh, you have no difficulties at all. When they're just seeing the surface part of your life, they're not seeing what goes on at work or in your home or when you have losses, when you have illness, all that. They don't see that. They just see what they want to see. Your life is paradise as far as they're concerned. They think your family's perfect. They don't think you have arguments. They don't think you have difficulties, with your spouse, with your family, with your kids. Everything's perfect. They envy you. They'll envy your hair. They might even pick up a wig looking like your hair. They envy your body, your skin tone, everything about you. Yeah, they'll envy your job, thinking that it's glamorous and rewarding, when they don't see the hard work that goes on behind that. They might see you on TV or on stage or doing a speech, and they think that's glamorous. And yes, while that might be, there's hard work that goes into it. So look, they think that the things that you do, that you did nothing to deserve it. And, why are you getting this praise for your success? They will envy your home, your car, hey, even a RAV4. And maybe some people don't have a car, and that would be something to envy. But, you're not driving the latest thing. You're driving a 2010 RAV4, but they envy your car, they envy your finances, they envy anything, how small, it doesn't matter how small, how large, your looks, your intelligence. And when it comes to your hard-earned success, they never seem to understand the courage, the discipline, the hard work, the sacrifice that went into bringing your dreams to reality. They always assume that your life has been free of any difficulty and that you're just spoiled because they only see the outside. You may not look like what you have been through. Yeah, you might not look like it. Okay. And they make assumptions. I have many difficult stories that I could share that would enlighten some of the envious narcissists, about all the awful things that I've gone through. But I have found the strength to fight through. One thing about me is I never give up. When I'm knocked down, I will get back up. Okay. And so you may not know what I have been through because I may not talk about it, but do know I have been through some things. So look, they will try to invalidate what you have. And because they're over idealizing what you have, they try to invalidate what you have, or what you have had to go through to get it. If they can take it from you or sabotage it, they will. And if they can't do that, then they will make it clear that you didn't deserve it. Yes, they will. And then they will have the nerve to say that your success was clearly because of your looks or that you slept around. That might be what you did to get things in your life, but not everybody. Not all of us devalue ourselves to get what we have. Some of us put in the hard work to get and to obtain the things that we want and we need. Yes, not everybody gets it because of their looks or if they slept with someone or if they have some kind of special, something special, like maybe their family works there, whatever. They may say you only got the promotion because your boss was attracted to you. Hey, that may or may not be, but most of the time it's going to be because I have the work experience, the education, and the talent behind my name. If you are do humanitarian work like I do, they might still assume, oh, she slept with somebody to get that award. Not because of dedicated service to the community for many, many years. Yeah, not because of that. Yeah, years and years and years of dedicated service to my local community. So look, they're gonna try to one-up you. They like one-upping you. They gotta win. They gotta win at all costs, and they're relentless. They will never stop trying, even when the competition is over. They will keep trying over and over again because they got to make it a win. It's interesting. So look, when they try to one-up you, it might be something like this. For example, you might have a YouTube channel. This narcissist, they try to copy your content, just make it just a little bit different, and then have the nerve to say you stole it from them. Yeah. When it's work you created, your original work, but they plagiarized it because they don't have any creativity. They just try to take what's yours. And they're jealous and they try to covet the recognition and the praise that they feel that you don't deserve, even though you came up with it. Make that make sense? It's interesting because they must think, they gotta think your work is good, or otherwise they would want to steal it and take credit for it. Yeah, instead they might come up with their own ideas. Look, some of these narcissists are little sneaky snakes. They might try to flirt with your partner. They might see you out and about with that person, you're smiling, happy. And they say, I don't like that. I want that. I want that for myself. And then they'll go, flirt with your partner. Could be in front of your face, behind your back, who knows? Whatever, they saw it, they want it, so it's theirs. So they'll go as far, as stealing the partnership from you. Yeah, the idea that somebody would be so jealous of what they see. That they try to break up your relationship over. Yeah, they would do that. Sometimes it turns out to be great, a great opportunity. Go on with it. So look, some people might think, this shit just happens on soap operas. Well, I have a story for you that's worse than a Lifetime movie. Yes, I do. I've learned so much about narcissism over this past year. I'm an expert. So look, they're terrified it's not being as good as you. That envy comes out of insecurity and self-pity. That's why they want you to be not confident and lack self-esteem. They don't want you to feel good about yourself and what you're doing. Yeah, they're gonna humble you. That's what I heard. I needed to be humble. Well, look, I'm not the one out there trying to fake flex like some of y'all. I don't need to be humbled. I'm pretty humble, but I'm confident and I will show it. Okay. They are concerned about being exposed as an imposter or a fraud because they have their mask on. They don't want you to know that they are not who they say they are. They behave in ways that show that they're insecure at work, in romance, in other areas of their lives. They don't want to be exposed for the secrets that they have hiding and that they are not actually who they portray themselves to be. They want support, but they won't give it to you. No, this again comes out of insecurity. They love to go into victim mode, victim blaming. They might even beg for your support after having undermined you in some way. Yeah. For example, this is an example. They might betray you. A harsh betrayal. They might steal some money from you. Have the nerve to come back around and want to ask you for money when they still got your money that they took from you. Make it make sense. Yeah. So, the jealous person, they'll generally plead for your support, your understanding, and to forget about what originally happened. Just find it in your heart to reassure and comfort them in their time of need. Yeah, but where were they? Where were they when you needed support? When you were lonely, left out in the cold? When they were trying to take your foundation and your finances from you? Where were they? Now look, the reason the narcissists want to destroy you, and they do want to destroy you and your name, is because of your amazing qualities. They see something amazing in you. Yes, they do. That's why. That's the only reason they'd be copying and wanting to plagiarize, because they see something amazing in you. So look, you could be the most depressed or anxious person in the world, but you're talented at something, in one way or the other. And they will find a way to envy you for your talent. And they'll also hate you for your talent. They see that you are talented and they acknowledge that, but they will hate you for that talent because they don't have it. You could be in a hospital, receiving a lot of attention because you're ill. A narcissist may become envious and jealous of you because you're getting more attention than them. Yeah, they'll be angry. Oh, why are they getting all that attention? Why am I not? So narcissists, they're extremely petty, jealous, envious of any talents and great qualities that you may have. This jealousy, the narcissistic jealousy, it's very real and it's dangerous. The attempt to destroy your foundation, your relationships, your career, and your life. They love attempting to make you lose opportunities to make money and damage your employment and opportunities in relationships. Yeah, opportunities for partnerships. Because guess what? They want that job. Yeah, they'll say some stuff about your lies to make the opportunity pass on you. Yeah, or they have somebody else they think would be better for this job. And look, this behavior, it stems from issues from child abuse. Child abuse is not, it's unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. No one should have to suffer child abuse. But when you have, you need to get the therapy that you need, because oftentimes when you grow up and you have these narcissistic behaviors, you become envious and jealous, and you need mental health to deal with your childhood wounds instead of blaming everyone else for your unhealed issues, instead of taking it out on innocent bystanders. Hurt people hurt people. So when hurt people get the help they need, then they won't hurt people. So and to the narcissists who are constantly displaying anger towards me, I know one of you. All the rest of you I have never met in my life before. These are the ones who have gossiped and spread lies. People I have never met who picked up this shit and just decided they were going to, pass it around for no odd reason. I would recommend to you, if you spent the time that you spend on spying and researching me, looking at my social media, all of that, plotting and planning to destroy me in some kind of way, and you spent the time with your families, your children, and work on your future, your situation would improve, okay? To be so concerned about somebody else's life is very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. Okay? So that's my recommendation to you, to get the help that you need. Start spending time on yourself, building your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Okay? If you think you might be suffering from narcissistic jealousy, please seek professional help. Like, subscribe, and comment on this video to help raise awareness about this very important issue.